Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real Paris Roubaix concentrate that awaits the riders today. With more than 20 kilometers of cobblestones, this stage should be to the liking of the specialists of Flandrian classics, while it should worry pure climbers, often ill at ease on this type of exercise.
Lads, the race shouldn't really accelerate until after the feed zone. The first three sectors are too far from the others to be decisive. The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The time gap with the head of the race is stable. The breakaway is widening the gap, but there's nobody who's a threat to the overall standings. We're on to the first cobbled sector of the day, Sector 15. Of course, it's far too early for the sector to be decisive, but with 1,700 meters of cobblestones, it's a fairly copious starter.
Flat stages. Little wonder that they're not shown in their entirety on TV. Watch out, guys. From now on, you've got to remain up front. I don't want to see anyone hanging around at the back of the peloton, okay? The head of the race is 5 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
Time difference between the peloton and the breakaway is steady. The riders are now onto a sector that is well known to the habitués of Paris Roubaix, from Beauvry to Orchy, a sector also called Pavé Marc Madiot, in honour of the double winner of the race. Sector 9 now lies before the men at the front, another sector that is ranked as 4 stars.
The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end.
Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute.
Watch out. You're not going to be able to keep up this pace for very long. You risk a blow-up.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers. The riders will soon be entering Sector 6 from Pont-Thibault to Ennevelin. 1,300 meters of cobblestones, ranked as 3 stars.
Allez les gars, courage! Bravo les gars!
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
There will be no respite between the next 2 sectors, as they're only 1 kilometer apart. Perhaps the moment to make the final cut. Now it's Sector 4, from Cissoin to Bourgel. 1,300 meters of cobblestone.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
And now Sector 3. When they come out the other end, there'll be a little over 20 kilometers left and 2 sectors to cross.
You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings.
The men at the front are now onto the Confin-en-Pévèle sector, penultimate sector of the day. He's accelerating.
Allez les gars.
Only 15 kilometers left for the lead rider. For some years now, Sepp van Marke is a serious candidate for victory when the cobbled classics come around, as evidenced by second place in Paris Roubaix in 2013 and third place in the Tour of Flanders in 2014.
Go, guys. You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
There are 10 kilometers left to race and one man has managed to get away on his own at the front of the race. Will he hold on until the end? Watch out for his punch. His accelerations and short climbs are violent. And here's the final sector, 1,350 meters from Willems to Hem. After that, it's flat road all the way to Roubaix. ArnZ-zz is a ruler sprinter who's expected to shine in the Spring Classics. His sprint victory in the 2016 edition of the Milan-San Remo, as well as his performances in the Paris Roubaix, make him an opponent to be closely watched.
My thing's only done 1 gigabyte, Drew.
We can say that
We had no real ambitions for the classification of this stage. The least that can be said is you didn't prove me wrong. We lost the...